Ready to play. Made with Unity. I've no idea how well Unity works. How well Unity works on console. Press X to continue. Ladies and gentlemen of the internet, hello, welcome to my very first playthrough of Blasphemous 2. I'm starting it off on the PlayStation 5 for this, simply because the Steam version doesn't come out for 17 hours yet. And I want to play a Eula. Okay. Wasn't expecting it to be a Eula, but there is a Eula. That's a very nice title screen, isn't it? Let's just double check that everything is recording. Everything is scaled to the window properly, because you never know with my computer. I'm using the OBS 30 beta for this, which may or may not be a mistake. I've just done my last Faith demo beta playtest thing, so I'm hoping it'll all be good. Select Pilgrimage. Let's have Pilgrimage 1. I don't know whether there is a new game plus or anything built into this launch version of the game. In the heart, everything takes root solitarily. Footprints without companions are left behind, like in water or in the ocean's depths.
The eternal dawn of our penances heralds its imminent end.
Ooh. Oh, they've got the guys that did the got the guys that did the
to put an end to the other.
The ending trailers for the original Blasphemous. Is that Chrysanta?
Now both await, but while yours slumbers,
I think that was Chrysanta.
mine remains vigilant. May the miracle bear witness to this oath.
Or was it?
By which I remain here for our long-awaited meeting. Wounded by the silence of this secluded existence.
Ooh. That's pretty.
And then, as the city of the blessed name rose up, borne on the shoulders of 3 mighty statues,
Ah, yes, the heart.
sounding beat of a great heart could be heard emanating from the clouds, thundering like the knell of an unseen church bell, raised higher than any other, enchanting us all to lift our gaze aloft in an ascetic call to prayer. For the miracle was about to give birth to a child.
Didn't we? Well, I suppose we didn't do away with the miracle, did we, in the first game? Oh, is that... What's his face? That's us. Penitent One in silence. There has been some buzz online about the animated movies and how people prefer the pixel art from the original game. I get it, I do, but the pixel art from the original game was actually very limited. Press triangle to consume one of your bile flasks and recover vitality. Flasks are refilled by kneeling before a preorder. I like the fact that it's telling us that there is but one way to go. Ah, yes, the weapon selection. Can we ignore it? We cannot. So we've got the blade. We've got the rapier and foil. No. Rapier and main ghost. That's not a foil. And we have got... Oh, we get to try them, do we? Clong. Can't do that in the air. Okay, we move slower. Oh, we've still got a slide. Wonderful. Oh. Ah, right bumper turns it into fire. Oh, but that uses our fervor. Okay. Ooh. That's cool. Is this just to try them out? Hello? Oh. He's a testing dummy. Does he come back? He does. Okay. Let's try this. Interesting. This doesn't have a charge attack. Right bumper now gives us a parry. Ooh, diagonal down slash. But an up attack too. Nice sound on that. What was... Ah, that doesn't have an up attack. But this does. It's also got... Yeah, diagonals. And... the blade. No charge attack for that. Kind of horizontal sweeping attack. No diagonal up attack. Also has a parry. I think I'm going to go with the war sensor. Yes. This is what we shall use. Thou hast chosen thine companion on this pilgrimage. Only the miracle knows when thou shalt meet again in the presence of her two sisters. Oh. They have disappeared to elsewhere. One assumes... Well, I know that we can find them all elsewhere. Okay. Properly left at the start this time. Yeah, so we can hold that in, but we can't... We can't keep it charged. Ah, the pixel art is very, very nice. Repose of the Silent One. Okay, we've got our ledge grab. It feels nice and snappy. Dropping through platforms. That was our slide tutorial. Just looking out for secrety bits. Ah! A preorder. Which I assume... Is this going to open the gate for us when we... Yeah. Preorder. Resting before a preorder will restore your health in flasks. It is the only way to save your progress. Upon dying, you'll reappear at the last preorder you visited, and all the progress you have made since that point will be lost. Kneel before one whenever you can. So there's no soulsy, you keep things unlocked. Oh, shite. That just took her face off. It's the tutorial boss. Ooh, this hits twice. Ow. Okay. Jeez. Right. Okay, that homes in on us. Don't know what that was. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. I have died to the tutorial boss. That's fine. Just getting used to the way it feels. Accumulation of guilt. On dying, a guilt fragment remains anchored in the world. The level of guilt rises, reducing the gain of fervour and your defence, but increasing tears of atonement. And martyrdom points gained. Interesting. So we actually get more currency and whatever martyrdom points are. But we lose defense. Ooh, there's no skipping this. Oh dear. Okay, this is very slow. Oh, I can dodge, can't I? Ow. Ah. Faceless one. Nice. They've still kept the silhouette effect. Big fan of that. 1,000 years later? Is that how long it's been since the first game? See, I quite like these animated cutscenes. They're still graphic. Ah, you've acquired marks of martyrdom. One mark of martyrdom. Oh, there's a... Obviously you can't feel this, but there's a nice little bit of kind of when on the trigger when you slide. Also, I like the little cherub icon in the corner. Yeah, that's a nice little bit of feedback on the DualSense controller. Oh, good. These are still here. Oh, we should probably check out the map. Hello there, map. Preorder, guild fragment, confessor, shop, teleport. Cobiadas? The frick is that? A padlock? Or one of those weird eye creatures from Final Fantasy XIV. Further upgrade, blood upgrade, rosary upgrade, fountain, destiny, sculptor. And a selection of map markers, which I will attempt to make liberal use of. Oh, we've got camera control on the right stick as well. Oh. Hello? no, moon children. Oh, hi there. Is this our replacement for not face guy whose name
Penitent One,
escapes me?
returned from the tomb and walking among the mourners. Your awakening is now written on the
That's a
eternal
really beautiful
pages.
sprite.
Annunciada is
Annunciada.
my name, and I hail from the heavenly mountains on high, the seat and the beginning of all that is holy, so that I may address you.
Can I get my own one of these hands as a mount?
Look upon me thus as a
That'd be cool.
preceptor in this enterprise.
Or maybe they're fast travel.
Hailing
That'd also
from
be
the
cool.
highest of all seats. Penitent One, the miracle shall give birth to a new child in a great heart descended
Yes, we
from
noticed
the
that.
clouds, that watches over the ancient city of the blessed name from on high.
1,000 years.
You must reach it to stop its birth.
Okay.
But on this ascending path
Why do you
of
want us to stop
penitence,
its birth?
The arch confraternity awaits
The
you.
what now?
Those penitents that the miracle itself took as its sentinels now await your arrival.
Okay. Some guardians. 3? I'm assuming 3.
Orospina, the confraternity of embroiderers. Benedicta, of the confraternity of endless orison. Odon, of the confraternity of salt.
Okay,
Lebanon,
not 3.
of the confraternity of incorruptible.
Is that Kang from...
All under the dictate
Teenage
of
Mutant
the
Ninja Turtle?
oldest penitent, the first among them
Oh,
all
was that the guy that...
was Eviterno, father of the
Eviterno.
penitents.
Oh, that was the guy that we saw in the intro.
Penitent
Cutscene.
One, the miracle has instilled 3 regrets in the consciences of 3 of its guardians.
3. So our first
Only
3.
by revealing them shall you achieve the humiliation of the sculpted figures that hold up the city, allowing you to ascend to its upper reaches,
Okay.
and finally to the great heart.
So similar formula to the first game where we had to defeat 3 guys and then it would allow us through the door. Now we need to defeat 3 guys and it lowers the city?
Look for the guardians.
Interesting that the top one showed us actually a little bit of the actual area. Oh, it doesn't want us to click the stick down. It just wants us to move it. That's a nice clean map. Although, I note that it's not the same as the first game. It's lost the little kind of gilded corners, which actually I quite liked. You have anything more to say?
Only by revealing the regrets guarded by the 3.
Okay. Oh. She gone? Ravine of the High Stones. Okay. So we're out of the tutorial area now. Can I see something? No. I thought I saw something falling from above. Oh, it was the sand. Veredicto is the most powerful weapon in your arsenal. Long reach, wide arc, and devastating strength. Increases the chance of stunning your enemies. Oh, so is this why we don't have a block or a parry? Because we can stun instead. In addition, its attacks will generate additional fervor with each strike and can be empowered by the flame of the sacred incense. Thunder of Mercy, hold down square. Embers of Faith, R1 to activate. So it's basically a boom hammer of a sort. Well, a boom hammer slash tonitrus. Dead. But it disappears. Hold on, has this got a... It's got an excellent range. Oh. Guess those are tutorial enemies. Yeah, so you stay grounded with that, and if you fall off a ledge, it disappears. Oh, you can jump. Well, that's suspicious. Can't turn this off. So you've got to be careful with that, because it just decimates our fervor bar. That's also suspicious. Well, we're not getting through there yet. Oh, no, not that. Question mark. And also... Oh, that's actually the same square. Our first thing? Jeez, that's got some range to it. You acquired Penitent prayers and fervors. Attacking and executing enemies fills your fervor bar, which enables you to perform varied and powerful prayers. You can equip them in your inventory. Press circle to recite a quick prayer. Combine down and circle to invoke a powerful prayer. Chants. Oh. So they've diversified the prayers system. Well, we've only got one. So down and circle invokes flames from the very earth itself. Petineers to the burial of the lights. I'm not Spanish, obviously, so I'm going to be butchering the pronunciation of things. Chant the friendly flame that naught could extinguish. Heavenly clods of soil covered it and deprived of shadow. It now sleeps in repose. Oh, this has got so much range. Oh, good! Platforms. What's this? Oh, okay. It's a little font of currency. Yeah. So we've got something else up there, which we can't reach yet. Let's try. Oh, it's that! I remember that. There's a cavern underneath us. Can't look up enough to see what's up there. Oh, jeez, this has got so much range. Interesting, but that doesn't have the arc. What the frick is that? It's a platform. It is. That's a cool down strike. Okay. So a shortcut ladder and down smashable. There's a thing down there. Oof. Oh no. It's this. It is. Oh, great. Great. Baby number one of how many did it say? 33. 33 babies. Wonderful. And it tells us on here as well. Interesting. The relics. There's only 4 of them? What do we have? 150 health, 150 fervor, 2 flasks. And what on earth is Immaculatus? We don't have the other options yet. Yeah, that's got a lot of stunning power to it. What the frick is that? Is it wearing heels? Oh no, it's just covered in blood. Oh. Oh, excellent. It can stun them out of their roll. Ah, the pixel art backgrounds are as excellent as you would expect. City of the Blessed Name. Guess we need a wall grab for that. Oof. It's a nice little well. Saved. The shortcut ladder up there. What's this? Ah! It said something about a sculptor, didn't it? Yes, there we go. Yeah, I'm kind of saddened by the lack of the gilded corners on that. I wonder if there's a reason for it.
Welcome
Hello.
to my most humble of workshops, which is a flurry of sawdust, glue, and varnish.
Uh-huh.
Montagnez,
Montagnez.
master sculptor. One of those who, with
I love the
steady
fact that it's got
hand
these
and
still
silver
very kind of overwrought
carve out
dialogue.
the faithful shapes of our true saints, so that they might be contemplated and revered by the devout.
Okay, there's a really creepy eye in one of those sculptures.
No trace of light remains in my glassy eyes, yet still I
Oh, he's
know
blind.
what thou seekest and needest. For are we not all penitents on this earth, in
I-
some way?
I see that the actual sprite's got kind of grey eyes to represent... I thought they were like bushy eyebrows, but I think they're probably just kind of that kind of glassy... Well, it says glassy there. I've just pointed at the screen. You can't see that.
The miracle proclaimed that, as my profession was that of a master sculptor, I should carve in wood the figure of the Most Blessed Lady as my last
The Most Blessed
work of
Lady.
art.
Who is she?
Penitent One, I beg you help me in this, my final piece of work. Seek out for me the finest
Aha,
touches of
collection quest.
rubies,
So this is going to be like the herbs
pigments, and
from the
most
first game?
varnishes. And I can sculpt for thee figures that will fit into the altarpiece you carry on your back.
On our back?
Like this very one I offer to thee here. Please accept this as a gesture.
We haven't done anything for you
of
yet.
unending gratitude.
You've acquired the Traitor.
It is but the first piece of many more I shall carve for you. Now I shall place it upon the altarpiece upon your back, and you will feel its grace, but also its burden.
I've got a somewhat confused look upon my face here.
The hands of the miracle will guide me in the carving in accordance with the memory you bring me.
So we've got to bring him tools, but also bring him memories?
May they guide thee as they guide me, Penitent One.
Altarpiece of Favours. Visit the Sculptor's Workshop whenever you want to equip figures in your Altarpiece of Favours. Each figure confers powerful benefits onto the Penitent One and can react in mysterious ways when placed next to others in the altarpiece. So, charm combos? You can increase the number of slots in your altarpiece of favours in exchange for marks of martyrdom, so that's what they are for. Okay. Interesting. So they seem to have different icons. Oh. The traitor, 10% physical damage inflicted. I hunch in the dark and my fingers fight to hold the dagger. It writhes within my moist palm like a living being wanting to escape my grasp. As if the weapon wanted no part in such a terrible crime, such an atrocious betrayal. The instructions were clear. It's him or me, so I wait, and will do so for as long as it's needed, joined by these regrets and silence as my accomplice, until he crosses unknowing the threshold of this door. It's him or me. So I wonder what the... I guess there are different categories? So candle, dagger, boss, death. No, we'll find out once we get more, and we can increase the altarpiece capacity. Not yet.
May the hands of the miracle guide thee, Penitent One.
Because we haven't got anything to put on it. Okay. The first of undoubtedly many bizarre NPCs. I love the... You know, some games would just put a kind of a... Oh, what they called? An emitter to have particle effects on this. But no, they've actually animated the dust coming in. Shop? No, not shop. This makes me think of the... That's a nice hat. This makes me think of the church.
This heavy curtain that separates sin and confession.
Oh, this is our confessor.
Crime and judgment conceals naught but shadow.
So if we screw up and lose our guilt.
Here, in my darkness, there remaineth but tears for me, and forgiveness for those of you who seek it.
Yeah.
Where are the bereaved now? Where are the repentant? How long since the long agony of this sacrament began? Now that your penance of silence and the pain that plagues your flesh has led you to my dark confession, let me purge the guilt you bear, and thus alleviate your burden. Do you wish to purge yourself as you will? I will remain behind these.
We don't have any guilt, so...
Should you need this sacrament.
Okay. It's a very long room just for... The way the foreground piece scales against the background piece there is a little bit weird on the parallax. Okay. Right, so he's got a symbol as well. Oh. I guess we're going down here. But we're not getting back out until we've got the wall climb. Press touchpad to open the map. Remember to place markers wherever you find something interesting. That's a good reminder, actually. Profundo Lamento. Profound Lament? Oh, ah! Oh, can I not grab onto the... Nah, I can't drop down to there. I see you there. Yeah. Statue. Right, so... There's a... treasure. Clonk. Ah, this weapon feels weighty. Hey, you can't hit me there. Oops. No, well, whatever. I like the way their back piece shatters. What's that? Oh, it's another one of those fonts. Yes, more treasure that we can't get to. Mind you. Huh. Is there a double jump in this? Oh, jeez. Can't get me there. This has got so much range. Oh, I can't get back up, can I? Shit. It looks like there's something underneath us here. This way first. Aha! Ah! Okay. So giant bell works on those face doors. That's not there. I'm marking these for my reference incidentally because I'm playing on the PlayStation 5 as opposed to the PC. When I come to map, number 2. Did that do anything to these as well? Ah, it doesn't reach that far. Yeah, and that doesn't... Everything goes wibbly! That's a really cool... Happy New... What? Okay, then. What? Is that specifically for... I wonder whether that works... whether you've got to ring the same bell 12 times. Only because I like the sound. Oh, shit. That's going to fall away beneath us. Oh, good. It's a bizarre NPC. Hello.
Sleep, my child. Sleep.
Huh. So that's a mother and her child. And he's kind of switching? Is he having like nightmares or something? Oh! Oh shit! Okay. What was it? What's that? Get wrecked. Yes, the one issue with this, what was it called? Veredicto, I believe, is that it's quite slow. But now... Oh, I keep pressing triangle to... Right. That's Jesus. Nope. Okay. So rather than jumping him... Yes, I'm doing very well here, aren't I? Dealing with and this isn't a boss or anything, this is just a normal enemy. Oh, I can... Yeah, so you can slide through him. I was expecting there to be some contact damage. Hello? That's a shiny spear.
Who are you, whose face and name you keep hidden?
How do you know I keep my name hidden?
No, your name is...
Apparently you don't care anyway.
Your footsteps have led you to me.
Have they?
Yerma is my name.
Yerma.
But this is not the right moment. For the steps that my promise inspires are swift, and the will that directs them unshakable.
Okay.
This hatred, which blinds my reason with shadows. I must leave at once.
Okay, you do that. You have acquired Steely Battle Lance. What do you do, Steely Battle Lance? You now have access to the weapon memory section in your inventory. Use marks of martyrdom to... Oh. Interesting. So we can use marks of martyrdom to upgrade our... What was it called? Our altar thing? But also... we need them to upgrade our combat weapons. So no more mea culpa. Plus, because it doesn't exist anymore. It got destroyed at the end of the first game. Track down the bearer penitents to unlock techniques that are even more powerful. So these are the guys that we had the choice of at the start. Interesting. I'll mark you on even though you're not there anymore. The tip of an object of worship that was turned into a weapon. It delivered a violent end to countless enemies. The memories of those deaths linger on. The strength resides in the arsenal of penitence in which it can be awakened. The night was dark and full of mist. Yama saw her chance to climb in through an open window, breaking into that old church that discreetly oversaw a far corner of the village. A perfect night for her purpose. With cat-like agility, she climbed down a sculpture on the inner facade until reaching the cold marble floor. Nobody saw or heard her. She stepped into the temple's blackness, her eyes piercing every shadow in search of her objective. And there it was, on top of an altar at the end of the nave, a silver rod, an old sacred relic that had remained intact despite the centuries. It shone with a glow of its own like some kind of living thing. It was said that the rod had been plated with an impossible alloy of oil-anointed silver. Yama didn't hesitate. She slid from the shadows like a snake, took the rod and felt its cold weight. That argent glow fleetingly reflected in her eyes, revealing them to be full of hate and thirsty for vengeance. Nobody will ever know what happened to that holy artifact. Okay, so the key is for quest items. And now... so what do we have? Thunder of Mercy. Embers of Faith. Once activated, it will not extinguish until the fervor is fully... Okay. Press L1 to turn off Veredicto, interrupting the consumption of fervor. This display of temperance can even be performed in the air. Press R1 after an attack on the ground to convert it into a powerful horizontal strike that turns Veredicto on or off. Oh, cool. And halves the time required to charge it. Increases base defense. Okay, having the ability to turn it on and off, I think, is absolutely essential. Huh. Oh. It locked us into place. Ivy of Ascension. This is our wall climb ability. Some surfaces can be used to climb. Hold down R2 to cling onto these surfaces and not slip. Okay, so R2 is our dash as well as our... Okay. Chest. Scratched lead sphere. Rosary beads. Equip rosary beads in your inventory to upgrade characteristics of the Penitent One. Find additional knots to increase the number of beads you can equip. Oh, interesting. Only 5 this time, because wasn't it 9? Was it 9 or 7? Don't know. Scratched lead sphere slightly increases resistance to all physical damage. Sturdy metal ball embedded in the hollowed out wall of a study. The monk who forged it was beaten to death and no one remembers its real purpose anymore. Okay. Right, so you can actually hold down the button and it will auto grab. I saw you there. Ah, okay, so we've just looped. But now... let's lock that progress in, because I'm not good at games. And actually, just before I play some more... Oh my god, we're up to 48 minutes already. Right, where were we? Yes, I've had a headache for the last few hours, so before I started recording, I drank about 1.5 litres of water on the off chance that it was kind of dehydration that was the issue. And obviously, with great fluid comes great responsibility. Oh. It's interesting that this doesn't have anywhere near as much range. Marks of Martyrdom. Attacking and executing enemies allows you to earn Marks of Martyrdom, which can be used to upgrade certain characteristics of the Penitent One. You can earn them by fighting and exploring the map. Oh! So we earn them as like a... Is that what the Immaculatus thing does? Okay. I'm actually going to have the base defense. Because I am not good. Yeah, that's got way more range. Right, we didn't go this way. What's over here? Yes, having the ability to turn that on and off and... Oh. And regain our fervour, or to keep our fervour from... I remember to hit all the walls. Because you never know when there's going to be something hidden behind one of them. I'm going to ignore you. I'm wondering what their backplate does. Uh-oh. I tell you what, actually, this... maybe it's just this weapon, but the amount of kind of fervour we get back is... pretty substantial. Huh. Well, that's not going... Miraba of the returned... Wasn't... Takes the Penitent One back to the city of the blessed... Oh. Homeward Bone style thing. Chant of supplication to the Farolera, sung by sailors in need of aid. Okay, so something that will just let us teleport back to the hub, I guess. Nothing over there. Camera shifted. Interesting. Forgotten tribute. Quest item. A coin that was used for many years as payment for the processions that traversed the roads at night time. These processions gradually died out, so finding a coin like this is a rare occurrence. Forgotten tribute. The thick night mist snaked and curled around the lattice of trunks and branches that made out the forest. In that very fog that sticked to my skin like a clammy shroud did emerge the shadows. They marched in procession with mournful parsimony, each one a bearer of their own lament and grim expression, confused, wafting forward in death. Seized by this sinister sight, I could not help but witness, frozen in place as they slowly made their way toward me. Only then did the procession stop. The shadow guiding the group, the tallest and most tenebrous of them all, bowed down in silence, showing me the palm of his bare hand. He was waiting for something. Petrified, I could but mutter a few vain words whilst my whole being shivered. It was at that moment that the piercing light of a sudden dawn broke the entangled canopy of that forest, tearing apart both fog and spectre, making them all vanish before me. The sweet song of birds conjured away that deadly silence that had reigned before. I will never know what tribute that ghost of mists would have asketh for, nor if I will ever encounter them again. Geronimo! Okay then. So no getting through there yet. And I say yet because clearly that zone continues on the map. Right. I'm going to use that. This is taking us back up to the city. And another thing. Sculptor's resonant gavel. Tool for the sculptor? Small square hammer. Skilled sculptor. Doesn't need the inverted comma there. Skilled sculptors use tools similar to this to work wood in its initial form. However, it is impossible not to conclude that any artist using such small a mallet must have sought to undergo some kind of penance or punishments. His last works, Part 5. It was then that the sculptor, witness to the whole ordeal, was blinded by a radiance that grew from the pious visage of the lady, a flare so grossly incandescent that it condemned him to the most absolute darkness. The old man, blinded forever. Yet in the midst of that deep blackness a vision persisted, engraved with pure light, the most beautiful face he had ever laid his eyes upon. Go in there in a second. Is this? Yes, up from the well. Okay. Well. Let's do here then. Huh. Trap. Trap. Oh, shit. Very trap. Fortunately. Oh. Oh, that was pretty straightforward. Empty ball vessel. Or receptacle. Glass vessel able to contain the blood flowing from the crimson flesh touched by the miracle. On hearing the young man question, the elders go... Yes, that does technically work. The elder's gaze filled with melancholy. Yes, this church belongeth to a bygone age, one so ancient, so chaotic, that it's as if it wanted to disappear from memory, an age in which time itself decided to stop in a perpetual sunset, in which every man yearned only for the designs of the divine. And so it happened that the faith of those people faded, quietly escaping from their hearts year after year. Even so, this abandoned church still stands, its foundations as firm as ever, as if it waited for something, as if it refused to give up the faith that so many had already lost. And the old man stood there, gazing at the sturdy stone, lost in the thoughts. Okay, so we need to find somewhere to fill that. Right, whilst we are here, we shall give this hammer / mallet to you. Hello.
Pray, how can I assist thee, Penitent One?
I have a tool.
This mallet is so wonderfully balanced in the hand that it feels quite effortless to move.
I'm glad.
Know that you have my gratitude, Penitent One. May the hands of the miracle...
Oops. Okay, so no actual reward, but probably moving his quest line on, I would imagine. Ooh, we can now get... Oh no, we can get up and down here for a start. But more importantly... $800 Tears of Atonement. Didn't do anything to stop that, did I? Batter as much as I can. Ah. Oh. Just about make that. Now. We can get over. Haha. I see you. Oh, there's the blood thing. Okay. Baby number 3. Where's the... Yes? Oh. Maybe not. Lovely. Hello.
Open up the skin and red flesh.
Do I have to?
Uncover the lie that my shell conceals. For I am only blood and bones.
Yes. Oh, are the cherubs just trying to peel the skin off? Because that's horrible.
So allow the chalices to be filled with those who toast kings and priests.
Aha.
Now I shall grant thee a new
Aha.
task.
Wonderful.
Bring me more vials.
Bring me blood.
Bring me chalices and vials.
Okay. So she... don't know what her name is. But she's our upgradey person. There's a way up there, isn't there? Yeah, so that's where the bell's going to be. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.